and welcome back to Ignited by Jessie, a channel where we explore all things journal and stationery related. Today we're working in our T. Fosse Diamond Urn Pattern A5 notebook, which is containing the second half of 2026's reading journal. We're starting off today with designing a challenge page, a Read the Author challenge. And to get started today, I've already pre-ripped up some of the elements that I'll be using for the background. So we have, again, this gorgeous vintage wallpaper scrapbooking paper. That's a low GSM. And I also utilized some of that wide washi tape, which I ripped in half. We've got some more scrapbooking paper from Journal Say. And then, in my opinion, at the star of the show, we have this absolutely stunning lace-lined memo paper that came from Journal Say, and I will link it below. We did use that to write in the author's works. I've got a couple tapes on the docket today. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of them. I kind of will play that by ear, but those are the colors that I thought might look good in today's spread. And without further ado, sit back and relax as we place down the background of our journal spread today. Now that we have the base of our background done, I did come in with some of this blue thin washi tape. The powder blue sort of just gave it a little bit of a pop of color, as I found that the neutrals on my vintage wallpaper and the vintage washi tape were sort of muting together. And then we're bringing in the elements that are going to frame our bulk of the design. So I've got this scrapbooking paper that I picked up off of Journal Say as well. And I ripped it into 2 corner pieces, and I am using that to frame our design. And you'll notice that there was that little bit of edge in between the scrapbooking paper and the washi tape. So I'm just adding a little bit more of the powder blue. I'm going to be honest with you, that wasn't part of the original plan. I had mismeasured, and by the time I realized it, it was far too late to go back. So we had to pivot. If there's one piece of advice that I can give you when it comes to journaling, it's a personal and artistic and creative pursuit, and it's not about being perfect. So if something doesn't go the way you originally planned, then that's absolutely fine, you know? Had I not messed up and needed to add those secondary lines of blue, I wouldn't have brought in this little element here. I realized that just having the one line looked out of place, and I needed to add more texture, I needed to add more color. So I decided to rip up some of the powder blue vintage wallpaper stationery and stamp my title on a separate piece of paper and paste it on. And honestly, I think this turned out to be some of my favorite parts of the spread. But as I did say at the start, I do think the star of the show was this absolutely stunning lace-lined paper. It has some flora elements to it as well, and some space to write a title at the top, and then it's got the lines for your memos, and it was the perfect addition to this spread. And of course, no journal page would be complete without a few elements of stickers and some ephemera. So I did tie in the cozy reading nook stickers, as well as bringing in a few little elements from the French courtyard roll from the washi tape shop. So just sit back and enjoy as we place them down together. Of course, I'm adding in one of those word stickers as well. The one I picked today was "What seems ordinary is often the extraordinary," which just seemed perfect to me for this spread. In case you guys haven't heard of a Read the Author challenge, you pick a few authors that really speak to you or you thoroughly enjoy their works, of course, and you place a spread in your journal where you write down the collective works of each author, and as you read each book, you check it off, and it's just a fun way to work through all of their books. So for our authors today, the first one I picked Mitch Albom. He's an author that I have been reading since I was, maybe not even in high school. The first book of his that I read was The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, followed by Tuesdays with Morrie, and then I've grabbed a few throughout the years. I was lucky enough to meet him after he had written Finding Chica. He had come to my hometown and done a presentation on his book, as well as a small meet and greet after, which was great. If you have not read any of Mitch Albom's books before, I would definitely recommend them. His stories are quick to read, but they do tend to stick with you quite long afterwards. They typically explore themes of love, loss, mortality, human connection, and kindness. And it encourages readers to slow down and think about what truly matters in life. I definitely would recommend checking out his novels if you have not done that before. And the second author that I chose for the Reid the Author Challenge was Taylor Jenkins Reid, which I'm sure will come to no surprise for many of you. If you have not read any of her books, I highly recommend it. I was also sleeping under a rock until a good friend of mine told me I had to read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and that was that. I was hooked. So for her books, they are, I would say, more character driven. They have messy relationships, emotional depth, and her books are incredibly easy to get lost in. Taylor Jenkins Reid has a talent for writing unforgettable characters, and her books often explore themes of love and ambition, complicated choices, identity, sacrifice, and relationships, as well as fame. And she also has this greater universe within her books, so oftentimes when you're reading, you will find family connections to other characters that are in other books that you've read. It's just a great fun adventure going through her novels. And with that, we wrap up the author's shelf spread in the 2026 reading journal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm quite new on my journey here, so every little bit helps, and I appreciate it so much. Again, I'll link everything down in the description below for the products that I used, as well as my other social medias if you feel inclined to check those out. Anyway, I hope you found some inspiration today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.